Alright, so here is the work on the Master Chief helmet. First one I've done. So this is just still straight off the printer, assembled, and I installed some foam on the interior. So this one is printed in, what is this, 4 parts? Yeah, you've got the top here. You have this piece, and then the front, all this piece. And I've still got a few pieces to print, like the vents right here, and there's some pieces that go right here. And then this model has the holes. This is from Galactic Armory. It's part of their Master Chief armor set remastered, and it has the helmet in it as well. But it's got holes here for mounting LEDs and stuff like that. It's going to need a little bit of sanding. I did turn on ironing this time when I was printing this. This is printed mainly between the Sovol SV08 and the Bamboo Lab P1S. All of this was Sovol. This was Sovol, and then these 2 back pieces right here were the P1S. So as you can see, there's not really a whole lot of quality difference between the P1S and the Sovol. So this was all printed in Sovol PLA, but these pieces right here and these pieces back here, I've got a new resin printer coming, the Saturn 4 Ultra. And so I'm going to resin print these so that, because they're small and intricate, and I don't want to do really any post-processing on them. I just want them to come out ready to, sand a little bit and then paint. So I'm going to do them in resin so that they come out very detailed and strong and all that. And this foam that I use is actually, this is really cheap. So if y'all are building helmets and y'all want an inexpensive way to put padding and position foam and stuff like that, like I'm still going to add, once I add the LEDs here, and like the battery compartments will fit in these sections back here, I'm going to add some padding over it so that it centers it on your head, and so it's kind of not like wobbly. Right now it's a little bit wobbly side to side. This is 107% scale, just to be a little bit more roomy. I wasn't entirely sure that the 100% would fit me, but I do have two back pieces that are at 100%, so I think I'm going to go ahead and print this piece and the front mask portion in 100% too, and just build a 100% helmet as well. But anyway, this foam, you can get it really inexpensive off of Amazon, and all it is actually is this. It's just a different version of this acoustic panel foam. So you can get it in these big, like 25 pack. I don't remember how many came in this. It's 1 inch thick, 12 by 12. Okay, there was 12. There's 12 of these sheets in there, and I think this was, I don't even remember. I think it was less than 20 bucks. But you get all these panels, and you can cut it, do what you need to make it fit the helmet. This helmet was of a size that I could just, I used an entire top panel, and the pleats kind of help it shape and stuff. So that's why the entire top, that entire 12 by 12 panel is in there, provides good foam, or put good padding and all that, and some deadening too with that foam in there. And to attach it, you could use super glue, you could use hot glue. All I did was use some PLA gloop, 3D printing gloop, and put some under here, down here, and over here on the sides, and then back here. And that, if you've never used 3D gloop, what it does is it melts, kind of like acetone and ABS. It melts the PLA, making it, liquidy. So it melts the PLA a little bit, and then the foam, it actually will stick to the foam as well, and it holds in there just fine. It's in there. So Anyway, there we go. There is the Master Chief helmet I'm working on so far, and I've got to figure out how to do the visor. There is a I don't have a vacuum former, and that's optimum the way to do the visor. I'll either have to build me a vacuum former using my shop vac and a space heater to heat the panels of PETG, or I might have to build print out the visor block, which is in the file. It's actually just a block that has the shape of the visor, and then you can use that in the vacuum former to pull the sheet down over and form it, or I might be able to print that block in like ABS or something like that, and then use a sheet and heat it up and form it over it. I don't know yet. So I've been wanting a vacuum former for a while, and they're not really hard to build. You can build just a simple wooden box with a perforated particle board deck on it, and you hook up a shop vac to it, and you make sure it's good and airtight, and then you use like you can look on Galactic Armory. If you search on YouTube, look at some of Galactic Armory's videos on it. They have a homemade vacuum former that they made, which is exactly the same thing. They use 2 space heaters. They have one space heater hanging like this and one space heater hanging like that, and then they have a apparatus where they can slide in the sheets of the visor material, and then once it gets a little bit melty and starts drooping, they pull it out, put it on the box, turn on the vacuum, and it just sucks the plastic down and forms over whatever object they have there. So anyway, there we go. Just wanted to show that.